It's Eirdís again, second live today. I have scheduled another live for tomorrow at 2 p.m. Japan time. But you know what? I will be going to sleep in 1 hour, and I thought, hey, it's a good time to just quickly do an hour sketch and alarm on, and we are going for it. We're just we're just gonna play around. And since it is very late, it's oh, hi, Anwar. Hey, what's up? We're actually just drawing. You can't really see anything right now because we just started. I'm not going to be looking at the chat continuously because I actually want to get this drawing done hopefully before bed. And it is 1 a.m. right now. So let me actually put my charger in properly. Interesting. It's not charging for some reason. Huh. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, cool. Anyway, so yeah, what's up, guys? What's up? What's up? We're just gonna be doodling. At the moment, you can't see what I'm doing, but trust the process. And if you're wondering what I've done previously in here, you can see this one. I messed it up. I messed it up with some spills. And then we have this one that I did, which is just insanity. And here we are with another one that I did on one of my lives. And now, oh, and also I did this one of myself, past portrait, and we are just gonna wing this one hard. I want to do this really fast, so I'm not going to be constantly checking the chat, but if you want to follow along, maybe you also want to join and draw with me, definitely go ahead and do that. So, hi India. Hello, Just. We got quite a few people on my channel from India. I guess you guys have a crazy large population. I'm half Chinese, and China also has a really large population. So I'm quickly, we're doing a portrait, kind of. I might decide to make it very unportrait-like at the end, who knows? But my challenge for myself right now. Oh, hi, is it pink? Hello, hello. My challenge for myself right now is to just complete this drawing before bed. And so far, whenever I've done these live drawing sessions, I've still had a difficult time to find a way to get truly in the zone. So I'm so much slower when what's up? Don't forget to like my video, guys. It gives me a little boost, makes me feel motivated to keep this up. It's free to give a like, and it's just spreading positive energy, you know what I mean? So anyway, I guess with these, like with this notebook in particular, I'm just drawing to test my skills in a sense because with my usual artwork, I don't get to do so much of that. I pretty much have a concept in mind and then we just go ahead with it. So anyway, we're just playing around for now. Let's see what happens. Let's see if this ends up becoming anything worthwhile. Who knows? But I'm just really not thinking about it. Hello everyone, we got friggin' 5 likes already. What is up? That is awesome. Oh, I just realized. Okay, Well, whatever. I haven't been drawing on the left side of the page, but it's fine. Um, see some completed works? Yeah, there you go, guys. But all of these, I took ages to complete these. I'm really hoping that this one's not going to take as long. So my point, my goal with this notebook is just by simply sketching more, I'll get faster. And I normally make more abstract expressionist pieces, you know. I don't really do representational drawing very much anymore in my art practice. If you're curious to see what kind of art I normally make, you should definitely check out my Instagram or my channel. My channel doesn't really show my art. I'm a full-time artist, by the way, guys, if anyone's new on here. If you want to see what I do in my full-time gig, you can definitely add my Instagram. It's EIRDIS. But yeah, all we're doing right now is like a quick doodle before going to sleep. I also have to talk very quietly, so I have a much more soothing voice now than I normally do. And I don't have an eraser with me. Actually, do I? What is this? Oh, I do have an eraser. Look at that. Wow, I don't even know I had one. Hello, Livers Ashik. Hi, Amanya. Yeah, we're just fully going ahead. I didn't even do any gridding, no nothing. You know, we're just winging it today, and it's not going to be realistic because that would take me way too long if I actually tried that. Well, hi, another artist to the group. That's awesome. That's awesome. Don't give up, you know? Keep doing it. It's healthy for you. Something about like drawing that makes you feel, I wouldn't say relief from the stresses of life, and at the same time, you realize, hey, like anything's possible. Because at the beginning of this drawing, it was just a blank page. There's some, so yeah, that's why I keep going towards it. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna do the fingers. I might just scratch it out towards the end, but let's just for now, let's just continue. Somehow, somehow, some way. I'm just gonna see what the pencil wants, where it wants to take us, you know. You know what I'm working on these days? Positivity, positive thoughts. I realize a lot of my thoughts are just not so kind to myself. And that's a lot of extra wasted energy. So I'm actively working on, you know, thinking more positive thoughts. You gotta be your best friend, you know. All you got is yourself. Well, you know, you got your family, your loved ones, and so forth. That's true, but you gotta live with yourself for the rest of your life. Truly. Every day, every minute, every second of it. So you gotta really become good friends with yourself. Think positive thoughts. Remember, you're amazing. Remember that. Maybe I should just remind everyone in my streams that they're amazing. Thank you, Anna. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh, amazing. Congrats on the winning the competition. Thank you. I'm trying to hurry with this drawing so that I can, you know, hopefully complete it by the end of the hour. I gotta go to sleep, guys. It's pretty late over here and I'm still trying to fix my schedule. So I technically shouldn't even have started this, but I couldn't really help myself. All right, so we kind of got the basics. I'll be honest, I don't really know how to use charcoal yet. Like it's a very new phenomenon for me, but I'm just gonna try. Like I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. But you gotta just start somewhere, you know. You know what I mean, guys? Yeah, you know what I mean. Not really looking at the chat, guys, but you guys can have a conversation with each other. I'm drawing a portrait, and if you guys subscribe, I'm also doing another live tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eventually, I'll have more steady timelines for my lives. I'm quite liking these casual flows. So, nighttime, aka right now, seems to be good for just doing a miscellaneous drawing that has nothing to do with my usual work, just for still skill development, I guess. And then during the day, I have like a little chat with you guys, um, a little grounding moment, just getting together with my fam here. And yeah, nighttime, you know, I don't do two lives every day, you know, but when I have done a night live the last few times, it's been on something more developmental, like what I'm doing here, instead of working on my body of work that I'm preparing for an exhibition. Um, so yeah, definitely give me some likes, guys. Honestly, it just does something to my neurochemicals. It feels good when you see likes. It's like the freaking, I don't know, what's it like? It gives a dopamine spike. Makes me know that you guys are enjoying this as well. So definitely hit the like button, guys, if you haven't already. If you want to draw with me, I am doing these lives very frequently. So if you have a notebook around, you should absolutely draw with me. I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely looking like a face. If there ever was a face, I think this would be that face, whatever that means. Anyway, let's practice some positive thinking, shall we? Actually, I think just realizing when we get caught up in negative thinking is already a huge step. You know, if it feels a bit, ooh, no, Jesus, get out of there. Damn. Okay, we just made a mess, but it's kind of cool. Abstract art. Thank you, God mode. I like your name. I like your name. See, that's the kind of positivity we should all be embracing. God mode. But yeah, so basically, guys, what I'm trying to say is we should be more positive. Wait. So yeah, if you are new here, definitely hit the like, subscribe to my channel, get yourself a sketchbook, and join me for my live sketches. Sometimes I just chat with my fam. Sometimes I chat with you guys. Other times I do something like this, you know, just to make sure I still know how to draw, because my usual body of work is very abstract. Thank you. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Definitely help support. And also, you know, you guys are basically informing me and teaching me how to serve better and how to share what I do, you know, in a way that actually is maybe educational, entertaining for you guys. I'll be offering up as soon as I have enough people, you know, on my channel, enough subs and all that, right? And watch time. Then I can open up membership exclusive stuff like, you know, more in-depth workshops and including healing workshops, because I've actually been, that's how I became an artist, was I realized how powerful it was in facilitating like healing. And alongside, you know, collector memberships for those of you who are interested in collecting my artwork. Yeah, trying to draw what I don't see, like Picasso. I mean, if you look at my work, I never use in my work. Um, you can see my work on Instagram actually, if you're curious. You don't have to. You know, you could also just hang out with us here. But I am a full-time artist, so maybe it could be interesting. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hey, okay, so what are we at? We're at 18 minutes, guys. Okay, I have 40 more minutes. Come on, my goal is like just to get faster, because there's no point to these drawings for me. They're just miscellaneous, have nothing to do with my body of work, you know? Just pure entertainment. You know what I mean? I'm talking very quietly, um, because it's so late here and the walls are so thin. Yeah, that's what I do. Fractal. You can go definitely, no joke, I'm not joking. You can either check my last live, no, the two lives before the last one, I think, to see the works I'm actually working on for my exhibition coming up. But it's very fractured, and like surreal and trippy and weird, and all from my imagination, like flow state type stuff. I think you'd probably enjoy it, honestly. So you know, I follow some of those like some artists on here that are really detail oriented, and they just do realism, right? And I'm like, that's really cool and all. Like they spend ages on a drawing. Like sick. Awesome. But personally, I'm like, life is too short. I don't really see, like, okay, as I'm drawing a face right now, but like normally in my usual work, I don't see the point in real, like, drawing after, like, from a reference image because I'm just like, just you can easily just take a photo and, like, I want to draw what's in my head. I want to draw what's in my dreams. That's not what I'm doing right now. I'm contradicting myself, but this is very rare. This is very rare that I do this. And it's like, oh, okay, I can still draw a face. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. Thank you so much, Raphael. Thank you. You should definitely like subscribe. I'm doing these like lives quite often. My next live is tomorrow, 2 p.m. Japan time, and I am going to be um, honestly mostly chatting with you guys on that one, on that chat, I think, because I find it actually quite difficult to concentrate on my actual body of work because the stakes are higher. If I mess up, I guess I have to actually use more attention. Hi Lucia. Yeah, I'm in Japan right now. Yeah. I'm an Icelandic Chinese artist. I always introduce myself at the very beginning of the video. Nobody's usually there, so I just sort of just introduce myself to myself, which is funny. But anyway, yeah, so I'm half Icelandic and half Chinese. Currently, at this very moment, I'm in Japan, but my my studio, I'm in a temporary studio right now. My other studio is in Beijing in China, guys. Maybe some of you are from China using VPN illegally, being naughty. Um, I'm not Japanese. I have lived in America. I lived in America. Well, I went to university. I did my BA in New York, essentially. Yeah, I got that American accent. All right, so I was supposed to go to sleep literally right when I decided to go live. Supposed to, because it was a goal that I had set. But I'm such a night owl, so I just felt like it was such a waste of energy if I just went to sleep when I felt like doing live. So I just did a live. I just made it happen. I was like, whatever, just gonna do it anyway. Cool. She's looking like a human. Or is she looking like an AI? What is she looking like? You know, you know what I mean. Hmm. Actually, this hand should probably go a little bit further. I'm also looking at this from an angle, so it's gonna end up being quite skewed. Do I even care? No, I don't care that this hand is not perfect, but I still using an eraser. I usually don't advocate for that. Not hard with those nails. No, actually, drawing with these nails are not a problem. Painting with these nails, however, that's annoying. True, don't like painting with these nails because I keep getting paint under them and oh, cool. Nice. I actually do too, but I put it on pause for the time being because I got so much going on. But once we have a big enough community on here. I was gonna make my brand available online again. It is available in China though, on websites here. Um, the types of clothing that I have, it's mostly t-shirts and designs and drawings that I drew and made. Um, and my goal with that brand is that it's called esoteric, so the concepts are quite esoteric, but in a fashionable context. So people who like zodiac signs and things like that, turning that essentially into a brand. Let's give her a little bit of jaw, shall we? Who here, who's watching right now and has not liked? Let's get a like, maybe. If you Google intro, you can find me. You can pop me a message on Instagram and I'll find you faster that way. Eirdis. It's the same as my name here, just Eirdis is my Instagram account, guys. You can also see my works there. I appreciate all of you here chilling with me. I really don't know how this is manifesting here on the piece of paper. It just seems to be happening. Just seems to be doing its own thing. See, it's like tricky. I have to sort of remind myself to only focus on the shades because otherwise I start, hesitating at areas like this because it's like, wait, it's tricky somehow. You don't want to mess it up. Mm. But actually, all areas are made equal, so you should just only focus on the shades. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this, because I was like, I just want to adjust my eyes a little bit. Um, but I will say, like, it's totally skewed because I've been drawing this skewed, right? So I'll try to. Fractal at the moment. What do you mean by fractal? More interesting. Okay, something that's on my mind as well right now, and I don't know who needs to hear it, but if you have a dream, if there's something that you've been talking about, you're like, I really want to do this thing, you know, um, yeah, literally like a dream, and maybe you want to make music, maybe you want to try this sport, maybe you're an artist. I just want to kindly remind you that you could do that right now. You could literally be sketching right now. No one's gonna come and do it for you. You know what I mean? And I think we make so many excuses, but it's so simple. Like you just have to have faith in yourself and know that you can do it. That's all it takes. Someone did it. That means you can do it. Someone in all life type of circumstances has made the impossible possible. So why couldn't you do that too? I think like that's what I feel about drawing. Like I just feel, well, first of all, I love drawing, and this was my impossible that I've been making possible. Secondly, like I said, it starts with an empty paper, like a blank paper, I mean. There's nothing on here. And then you're the one that turns it into something. You're basically God in this context. I actually think that's a good approach to life, just knowing that you are the one in charge of your life. So, okay, you want to be lazy today? Well, you're just effing your life over. You're not effing anyone else's life over. You know? Okay. Who has not liked this video yet? Go and like it. My camera's so flimsy because I'm using like a flimsy stick thing to hold it. Image the face if you're zoomed into the eye just to see the. I like that. That's cool. Thank you, Yurik. Thank you. Nice to see you on here, man. Hi, Jasmine. What's up, everyone? Thank you for all the likes. Really, I see you. I see you seeing me. Um, yeah, we're just doing a quickie before going to bed. It's pretty late. I'm not looking so much at the chat. If you guys want to engage with me more in person, responding to chats, join my chat tomorrow, Japan time, 2 p.m. I already scheduled it. I will see you guys then. This video is just me trying to hurry up and get and see like basically progress in myself. So I never do, you know, representational ever anymore. You know what I'm gonna do? I think it's time to wait. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste a brand new one. Let's see what this thing does. Okay, wait. So I apologize for not engaging with all of your comments, but I will tomorrow. So just subscribe and hang in there. I will give you my undivided attention for maybe like an hour tomorrow. This needs to be darker. This is so badly done. Okay, nope, we are not going to be negative. This could be done better. It's true. You know what? The hand is just unrealistic and it is what it is. Let's just say it was on purpose. Let's just say this was on purpose. Okay. But yeah, this channel is about cultivating positive thinking. By drawing, I realize everything is possible because we make it possible because we drew this from nothing. It literally was just blank and then we drew it. How amazing is that? You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I am simply just following my instincts. Let's just, yeah, do it a little, make it a little bit rounder, because it seems to be rounder. Let me just do this. Kind of messed up here, but I don't really care. See, I could never do those perfect representational pieces because I just don't have that kind of patience. I'm like, oh, well, no, did I mess up there? Okay, well, whatever. That was meant to be. That mess up was meant to be. I'm all about the mistakes. But you know those artists that are just like freaking drawing every single pore of the drawing? It's very impressive, don't get me wrong. But it's also extremely time consuming. And I'm just like, girl or guy, whatever. Like, damn, you got some serious patience. And I don't know, I would just rather get more of my ideas down than just work on one thing for 4 months. Okay, okay. Is this starting to get some dimension to it or what? I still haven't really figured out how this charcoal works because it doesn't feel that blended to me. Like I still see the harshness of the lines. It would be cool to like figure out how to remove the harshness completely, you know. That would be cool. As much as I am not trying to be totally anal and perfectionist. Maybe I should just restrict these totally to a specific time, like to an hour, and then see over a few months how quick I can get at these types of drawings. Just for the fun of it. Just why not, you know? Just why not is all I'm saying. Why not? Is her nose like all messed up and crooked? Kind of. Ish. Ishy ish ish. Okay. Should be like I'm like whispering. Thank you so much. This is not how my art usually looks like, guys. I think if you like this, you'd be disappointed with what I usually do. I normally do abstract works. You can subscribe to my channel, and in other videos, sometimes I'm working on my actual collections. This is just gonna be in my sketchbook, just just for shits and giggles. Try not to swear on here, because we're all about good energy. I don't have my mod on here today who helps me navigate my chats in case there's any bad jujus going on. But it seems like everyone's super sweet today, so oh my gosh, is that a nail? So cool. Such a nice nail. Okay, I mean the hand is just completely off proportion, but we tried, kind of. Okay, so let's just Alright, so anyway, you guys should totally stick around and subscribe to my channel because it's just full on creative. It's a full on creative channel and I care about like you guys. I care about my art being having more ways to get my work out there to you guys. Besides, you know, only offering original oil paintings or whatever at like a high price from galleries. Like I'm trying to build my own platform here so that you guys can become members and then I'll offer occasional like crazy good price auction in our membership only chats. You know what I mean? So you could literally become a collector because I'm gonna basically give away art here when I'm happy. Like when we hit certain amounts of subscribers, you know, like we're just gonna be celebrating all that. So you probably, if you like art, if you want the chance of becoming a collector of mine, pretty good deal. And I'm just gonna continuously be thinking of ways to offer my skills to you in a way that is meaningful to you. And you guys are literally teaching me what that is. Like, I'm a newbie. I'm not you. You know what I mean? You can leave in the chats. Maybe not right now, but tomorrow at 2 p.m. I will be reading your chats. So you can literally like join me in that live. I mean, you can literally help me with my content on here because I'm super new to YouTube here again. And it's all about you on here. I'm not doing this for myself. Like even this drawing, I don't care. I don't care about this drawing. But hey, once we have the membership set up, I might, someone lucky on here might get this drawing in their mail. Or we could auction it out because it does help me out, you know? With finding all these different ways to continue supporting what I do and building a community on here. Because don't we all love art and appreciate that artists continue to bring non-AI work out here into the world? All right, let me quickly look at what everyone's written. You got it, girl. Do art like it's your birthday. Hey, hey, hey. You know, it is my birthday next month. Very kind of you. Thank you so much, Cactus. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving. Oh my God, it's Thanksgiving. What? Happy birthday. Happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. That's a that's a good birthday, I guess. Actually, is it? Well, everyone's already celebrating, so you can just be like, you can just show up to any party and be like, hey, it's my birthday. You guys are celebrating me. I appreciate it. You deserve to be celebrated. So anyway, guys, remember to think well of yourself, to love yourself, to just be super kind to yourself, to think well of your like a mentor of mine told me that for every negative thought, can't remember if he said seven, you gotta have seven thoughts to combat that, or if he said uh, 17. And I literally forgot about this wisdom he left me with until just recently. And he left me with that years ago. And I feel like I fell into like a negative spiral this year and completely forgot how important it was to just take charge over your mind and how you think. Nobody else gonna take care of your life. This is so skewed. Look at how not in place everything is. But you know, I am proud of myself anyway. I will say, I've always been very envious of people who are just naturally so, like, you know, like they'll do something small and they'll be like, oh my God, look at how amazing this is. I've always been the opposite. I've always just been like, it doesn't matter like what I do. I'm always like, this is shit. I can do better than this. But this year I realized, wow, if that is a narrative that you have in your head every day and you're just like, you're so awful, you can do better. Like that is exhausting, you know, because you will burn the heck out, which is what happened to me. Nothing dramatic was happening in my life. It was just that my narration was like impossible. Like I couldn't handle it anymore. Like I was killing myself in my head every day. Like, can you just stop? Yeah, the art is taking over, but I have a foot in the market, so I'm kind of not have a foot in the. You have a foot in the AI market. I mean, it is what it is. Let's not complain about the reality of the situation that we have no control over. The robots are taking over, guys. It is what it is. Do we really have two people in the chat right now? Is the world really this not uninterested in a drawing of a girl? Noted. Although, 31 likes, that's not shabby. That's not bad. It's pretty good. I appreciate all the likes, every single one of them. Almost as much as I appreciate myself for drawing this. I'm making a huge effort to be kind to myself. I'm not normally this. Well, you know what? We should all be egocentric. Let's now enter a world of just being more into ourselves. How about that? Ooh, look at that. We're giving a little hint that she has a skull. She looks worn down. She looks like she is burnt out. Like, damn, girl, you need to sleep. This is me right now. This is me needing to sleep. Like, damn. Yeah, my website. There's no shame in AI art, guys. But you just gotta support channels like mine. You can do whatever you want, but I would appreciate some human support for humans. But also because I genuinely will be doing pretty cool stuff on here. We're gonna be relentlessly growing here because I will not have it any other way. We're gonna make the impossible possible on this channel, and I am so stoked to have you here on the journey with me. Art, fashion, and lifestyle. I ship worldwide. Cool, cool, cool. Are you just over here advertising your products? I mean, what is your product? Let's see. Well, I'm not at the point yet where I can be promoting products, but we will get there. We will be doing brand collaborations. I do brand collaborations with my art off YouTube. Um, but we're still not large enough here. I just started doing these lives like 3 weeks ago. Actually, time just bleeds into each other. I have no idea how long it's been now. Should probably look over my stats. This part requires focus, guys. The stakes are high. Just kidding. I have an eraser right next to me. It's the shadows. It's all about the shadows. Yeah, yeah. The shadows. Alright. Cool, nice. Hey, Eric Brown. Setting up CAS app. I don't know what CAS app is. If you let the numbers dictate the content, people will sit around watching women. Lol. I mean, Okapavi. Um, yeah, I mean, it's not about the numbers, but like for me right now with YouTube, I'm just creating another potential stream for myself because I already have a full-time art thing going on where I'm doing shows and stuff. And that is not at all. So like the collections that I make are not at all dictated by what by other people. Maybe it should be, maybe I should be a little bit less stubborn. But when it comes to YouTube, honestly, for me, it's like a challenge in the sense that I'm genuinely curious how I can serve and like offer my skill set to you guys somehow, some way. So yeah, I am paying attention to what you guys enjoy, because I already have that fix for myself with my art in terms of like I get to create the shows that I want and the concepts that I want. And I'm just trying to find like a middle ground here on YouTube, like what is fun for you guys, but also fun for me, you know? Thank you so much. I freaking never do portraits. This is so unlike me, but we are just giving it a go anyway. Also, just learning how this charcoal works. And so far, it's kind of confusing still to me. I haven't really figured it out. No, I have Miley Cyrus on my mind. Cool. Shitra Katha, you should definitely subscribe to my channel and stick around because I do show some of my artworks, especially the pieces that I'm working on for my show coming up here in Tokyo, on some of my other live streams. So definitely stick around. And if you actually want to see more of my work as well, you can go on my Instagram because that's where I post most of my pieces. On YouTube, we're pretty much just like forming a community here, and then eventually I'll be doing some workshops here, so it's serving a different purpose. Okay, let's see if we can go around this forehead. Damn, that's a dark forehead. It's not a forehead, so look. I just realized I should have probably drawn my friend. It was her birthday today. Maybe I'd do that for the next session. Another night when I feel like it. Tomorrow night, I probably won't be doing this because I'm going out, which is such a rare occurrence for me. Although lately I've been socializing more. But, ooh, that looks like a weird shadow, but let's see if it works. No, that did not work. She looks really dirty, but I kind of like her anyway. Damn, guys, we got 35 likes. That is pretty exciting. We'll see, the likes are just kind of motivating, you know? I'm not gonna lie. I feel like anything that is motivating is a positive charge to me, you know, because it's also an exchange of value. So for me, it's like, okay, I get a little, it's like a show of appreciation for this free content that I'm putting out there, you know? Mm. Oh yeah, Okapabi. I appreciate it, but honestly, like, I mean, you've been here before. For me, I'm just finding more ways to support what I'm doing and to reach people who, you know, want to support what I'm doing, you know? This is not OnlyFans. I'm literally drawing, which is my gig, and and doing the thing that I love doing the most, right? You mean well, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know I could do this. Like when I came on here being like, hey, I wanna see if I can do this in an hour, I truly didn't think I could. Because the last streams that I did, you know, of an eye, like these, like actually these, I took way longer to do because I never do representational art anymore. But it's good to sharpen and just like remind yourself of your skills here and there. Remind yourself that you can not get too complacent or too comfortable in the abstract work that I usually do for my job, you know. I appreciate all of you guys here with me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Right, her body's a little darker than the reality. You know, I think I'll get better at like learning how to use charcoal in a very smooth way eventually. And I think, you know, doesn't hurt to do that here with you guys. And if anyone's interested, they can grab um, a thingy, grab a notebook and join me for these. It's basically almost like a free lesson in a sense because you see how I do things. And I'm mostly self-taught, to be honest, but I think I chat a lot about mindset on here. And I feel like that's maybe some good takeaways for you guys who have dreams or have been wanting to draw. And probably being on my channel or being part of my streams can motivate you to just go do that thing that you've been wanting to do forever. And just like just do it. Just do it, you know. And where did this girl even come from? Who is she? Okay, but she does need some hair. Hey David, we are wrapping up. I said I'd do this for an hour and it's an hour. It's literally been exactly an hour since I started the stream, so and we started from null. I'm gonna make this public, so if you guys want to watch over the stream, once I'm done with it, just to see how I did it and, that I wasn't cheating with AI or anything like that. I don't even know how AI would have done this. Just like casually bring in AI to edit this video or something in between. But yeah, you can definitely re-watch this video. But yeah, this was super fun. I'm actually gonna quickly see if I'm gonna quickly go over you guys' messages now. Let's try. I don't know if I feel like signing this, honestly. All of these pieces are from 2025. I think I'm just gonna sign the book as like an overall approximate date instead of signing each of these because it's already such a small. It's already so small. Oh wait, we gotta make the eyes a little bit better though. Okay, so you guys can stick around for the eyes. 7 fingers. Okay, let me just see if I can make her eyes a little bit more convincing. Because right now we're like, is this really an eye? I don't know. Damn, guys, did we seriously reach 40 likes? Oops, I just made that eye really big. Maybe we just commit to that though. Just make her eyes really big so she looks like she's high. Because we can do anything we want. Hi, Mohammed. Hello, hello. We're at pretty much at the end of the video. I just want to make the eyes a little bit more crisp. Crispy, crispy. Yeah, now that I'm doing these lives again, I'm like, one of these lives I will do a drawing of my friend because it was just her birthday today. I think she would really appreciate it. So yeah, I think it's kind of like a nice, oops, nice balance actually to both be increasing, or refamiliarizing myself with certain techniques in art while also sharing that process with you guys. And who knows, maybe, for my special members, I'll be drawing you guys, you know, once I have that membership option. So that's the goal. I should be writing all these ideas down. That'll be good. But I kind of believe that if it's a good and worthwhile idea, it'll stick around. And if it's one that's just meant to be tried, then it'll just fade away naturally. That is how I deal with my ADD brain. To allow myself to entertain all the ideas that I have. The good ones will stick around and become something more long lasting. That is how you prevent yourself from not doing the thing. Just do the thing, and the thing will guide you so you know whether you want to continue doing it or not. Don't just think about things, you know? You have to take action. Oh, hey, user random alphabet. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna come on here again tonight, but like I was gonna sleep early, but then I knew myself and I knew I wasn't actually gonna sleep early. I was like, well, if I'm just gonna be in bed, then I might as well use my energy and draw something. That's what we doing. Yeah, this was a quickie. This was very fast. Cool. She looks she looks like somebody, you know? I don't know who she looks like, but she looks like someone. All right, cool. So basically, guys, we're done. This was basically an hour, and I think it turned out pretty fun. Turned out pretty cool. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I should totally do this, you know, way more often, and maybe I'll just end up becoming super fast, like crazy fast at it if I keep doing this, you know? Practice makes better. So yeah, this was me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in my future lives, aka tomorrow. My next live will be at 2 p.m. Japan time. And you know, either way you should subscribe because I'm going live a lot. And we pretty much just hang out and chill and be human on my channel. Alright. Wait, actually, I kind of feel like I should do something about this lip over here. Ooh, look at this. This. Okay, wait. Awesome. Just got lost in fixing things up for a little bit, but we're basically done though. Basically done, guys. The lip's still not looking right. Give me a second. Damn, we got 45 likes. What is up? That is awesome. Not gonna lie, I thought most of you guys were sleeping or something. Didn't think this was a good time to be doing live, but hey, really happy to be connecting with all of y'all. Okay, now I'm seeing that this eye actually needs to be a bit darker here. So we're just gonna spend a little longer perfecting this, okay? tiny little longer. So I guess the eyes really matter. So I make the eyes like really expressive and damn, look at that. I'm convinced. I'm convinced that she's real. But is she convinced though? So the nose part. Yeah, see if I do several more of these, I think I'll get way faster at just getting the dark spots really dark down. And then, I think my goal is to get this amount of sketch down in like 30 minutes. Actually, but we'll go slower. First, because this took me like about an hour. So if I can get it to 45 minutes, that'd be pretty great. And then we work our way down from there. Yep, an hour from scratch. Exactly. Okay, so now that we're 46, my OCD is kind of like, are we able to make that 50? Because that would be pretty awesome. 46, guys. Are we up for the challenge of getting it to 50? Thank you so much, dude. So, like, would I have done this if I wasn't also kind of interested in entertaining you guys? No, probably not. I probably wouldn't draw another portrait or an eyeball in I don't know how long. But also, is this actually beneficial for me? Yeah, because I get to exercise a skill that I normally don't do because I'm more focused on building collections. So it's sort of a win-win situation. Like I get to grow, you get to be entertained, and then eventually we'll do workshops, so you guys can also learn how to do such effortless portraits. But also, you can just watch my lives and watch back what I've drawn, and you would actually learn a lot as well just by seeing me do it. Or you could just do it, because a lot of times you learn the best when you just do the thing. I'm not sure if we can actually get to 50 because it's already 2 a.m. and I do want to go to sleep. So maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to sleep. I'm gonna slightly touch this up just a little bit more. The eyes, I think, really do so much for the drawing. Oh, really? What's her backstory? Let's hear her backstory. And also, what's her name? Hi, Ekarabellas. What's up? We are actually about to leave, but I am a little bit curious if we can get to 50 likes, though. And also, like, as I'm finishing off her eyes, right? So if we're able to get to 50 likes, damn. Because earlier today, we hit like 60 likes in a super short live, which was an all-time record. Not that that matters that much, but We do need rewards in life, you know? And I'm already doing I'm I'm doing all this for free for you guys. So the minimum the minimum joy I get. Well, I'm quite happy just being here with you, of course. But the likes is sort of like a feedback thing. Gives me a little dopamine. Hey, you know, it just continues to look cooler. So maybe I work on this a little bit more and we wait until we get to 50. And then I'm gonna try to just like instantaneously fall asleep. Her name's is Alejandra. Nice. Do you guys have insomnia? I actually had really bad insomnia as a kid. And then as I got older, some like sh- dramatic things happened. And then I remember this one time, like basically I hit rock bottom in life. And then suddenly it was like I gained back all the sleep that I missed out in my childhood. I remember taking breaks from work, like 30-minute breaks from work just to go to the back because I needed to fall asleep. It was crazy. I just suddenly got so tired all the time. So yeah, I haven't actually had insomnia since, I feel. But I am such a night owl though. I just prefer sleeping late, which is maybe I just have to accept it about myself. All right, are we gonna get to 50 likes, guys? Is that happening? I just prefer the, like the even numbers. Might have to go even if we don't hit 50, guys. Oh my gosh, we're at 48. What? Okay, now I kind of have to see the next two come in, you know. Wow, it's kind of exciting. Like literally the likes don't make any difference. Like, you know what I mean? But it's just like is an OCD thing. I don't know if you guys know this, but I walk every day at least 10,000 steps and I'm a freak about it. Like if I walk 9,000 steps, I will freaking finish off the 10,000 in my apartment and just walk around. I'm crazy with that. It's like if I set my mind on something, it's not good. Like even if I'm sick, I will like force my butt out to go for a walk. And if I miss that day, I will complete it the next day and do extra. So I'll do like 20,000 steps the next day if I am super super sick. Okay, oh my gosh, we got one more. We only need one more and then we're like and then we can all go to bed. Except some of you guys are waking up. I don't think anyone on here is a morning person, it seems. I think all of you guys are more like me, night owls. But yeah, probably won't be doing a night session tomorrow, so it's kind of good that we're getting this out of the way as well. But I actually just also wanted to do a portrait today. Damn, is she looking real or what? I think she looks more real in the camera than in person. It's pretty satisfying. All right, who on here has not liked yet? Let's get to that 50. I said that in a bossy way. I mean, it would just be a shame if I ended it now, you know. Literally one like away. Yeah, this is how I'm feeling right now. Am I capturing our group spirit right now? Are we all tired? Okay, can we just see the upgrades of this girl to this? Can we just see? Like, I'm already getting way more comfortable with this. All right. I believe we can get to 50. I believe in us. We are so close. I also love that you guys seem to feel committed with me. You're like, sub, like, I love it. I feel so supported. I don't see the 50 yet. It's weird how it takes a while for me to see on my side. Interesting. Interesting that you see it as 50 and we don't, or I don't. Maybe I should do one just of doing hair because I've never really taken the time to draw hair. And I've always been curious, like, can I make hair look really good, you know? Why is it not 50 on my side? Weird. Woo, I see it as 50, guys. Heck yeah. All right, guys, thanks for being here with me. This is the final. Do you guys want to see a little flippy from the start? The first one has spills on it. Wait, she's got spills. And then I was like, I'm gonna do a crazy one, like my usual work. That's that. Then I'm like, let me do another eyeball. Because I'm gonna be basic for a second. That's that. And I'm like, I'm gonna draw myself. But look at how not daring. I was being so safe on this one. And then look at this one. Look at that, the upgrades. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. Um, until tomorrow, literally. In exactly 11 hours, y'all. 11 and a half hours. Bye. Ciao. My nails are saying bye. Good night, guys. See you guys soon.